has to be driven by promise, and it sure does help when he's present in a time of need. Like the Bible says, he is very present in a time of need, not just when things are going well.
Well, okay, so along those lines, so yeah, he is present in a time of need, but sometimes he's not. And so for me, like, you go through, the hardest part about going through a desert season is the fact that you're stuck in the desert, right? And like, you're stuck in the desert, and in large part you're stuck in the desert because you can't find God anywhere. And David is dealing with this in the Psalms all the time. Where did you go? Why have you abandoned me? Why, like, how long is it going to take for you to hear my prayer? When are you coming back to me? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, why have you left me here? And it's like, when you're in this, that's reality. Where'd you go, right? And for me, it's like, man, why does he make it so hard sometimes to find him? Why does he do, like, it just seems like, in the toughest times of my life, the hardest part about the tough time is the fact that I want to hold on to him, but I can't find him anywhere.
But what if it's not that he's not there, but it's a part of him that you've actually never grabbed onto before? And I feel like that's part of what the learning curve is that we've grabbed onto certain parts of him most of our lives. And what the suffering allows us to do is grab a hold of attributes that we would never see otherwise. My kids have to brush their teeth. If my kids could have whatever they wanted, they would never brush their teeth. They'd never go to bed. They'd eat chocolate for every meal. They'd wash it down with soda and pass out in the front yard somewhere and playing video games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But because
they'd be in college.
Yeah, basically. But my point is, as a good father, because I can see 10 years into the future, I have to force them to brush their teeth. I have to make them go to bed when they don't want to, eat things they don't want to. They only get a certain amount of screen time, and I limit their play so that they can become the people I know that they can become. That is forcing them to do things they do not want to do today so that they can become who they're supposed to become tomorrow. And that's me with my limited vision. We're talking about teeth and diabetes and sleep patterns. You know what I mean? We're being very simple here. Right. I mean, imagine a God who sees 6 generations, 10 generations, 100 generations out. How much more so is he's like, yeah, I actually am not. The reason that I'm actually not responding to you right now is because you're responding to a part of me that wants to fix something that I can't actually fix because I see 1 billion years into the future. Yeah. And so I need you to not grab a hold of this part of me that usually you cling to. I need you to go back to another part of me as a dad who really does know what's best, even when it feels like it's falling apart.